Watch page. All right, there I be. All right, we got. Oh! I just gotta fix the sound here. There we go. All right, we should be off and running. First of all, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the very first Monster X. What's up? We have a bad guy celebrity here. Monster X is in the audience. Congratulations for coming by. We'd like to thank you for coming. Today we are wrestling from, yes, Grand Island, Florida, in what is going to be considered a pretty bunch of trailblazing matches here. We've got 4 matches for you today on our Wrestle Club, our first broadcast here. This is going to be pretty exciting. Our first match is kind of a little bit of a grudge match because when we were discussing Shane's World, how you doing? Good to see you. We got a lot going on here. We got some really messed up matches here. First of all, X Factor versus Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was a little ticked off when I was explaining the game and decided that he wanted to challenge on the very first episode here. So our opening match is going to be X Factor versus Kurt Angle, who's upset in the way I represented him and his corporation. Without further ado, why don't we go down to the ring and meet our 2 opponents. What? Who didn't? Helen, this is, you know how things go here. Everything's unexpected. First off, weighing in at 260 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, who has a TV rating of a B and a grudge grade of 6. His opponent, weighing in at a mere 195, from Minneapolis, Minnesota. You got it. It's X Factor. These two had a problem when I first introduced the game, so they are going to work it out, and there can only be one winner for sure. We're going to have some people up in the stands here. For our underdog, his ally will be, well, of course, the bully of 59th Street. For our favorite wrestler, it's Greg Malone. His foe, his most hated foe. Yes, Kurt hates this guy more than anything, and that's Four Wheels McNeil's. And who does the X Factor hate? Well, he has no love for the cheerleader, Marie, who left him waiting at the altar. What a horrible way to do things. If he had it his way, he'd challenge her to a complete cage match, but the Federation will not allow it. Up on our grudge grades, it's Adam 10-8 and Jimmy Ventura for the high grade for our favorite. So these people can come into play. Let's hope they don't. Let's go to the pre-match. Some of the pre-match conditions. Now, everything here is sanctioned by the Florida Athletic Board. Our doctor in attendant is Dr. Boomba, along with Gil McHugh, our ring announcer. All right, pre-match. We roll on a die, and we will look on our highlight reel. It is a 3. We're going to go to highlight reel O. Now, just to let you know that I am working from a book here that is going to tell me all kinds of things and change the complexion of matches. How moves are done, I'll explain as we go in case you don't know what's going on. We have our sheet with all our results from our very first, so we can chronicleize everything. And this is the way we are going to go. Well, Helen likes a story. We'll get ready because this is going to get a little kooky. This is going to be our 10s and this is going to be our 1s. We have to roll on here and let's see what happens. And we've got a 46. 46. And it says, hot box ally of underdog wrestler, irate over hot dogging of opponent, gets into an argument, increases grudge grade of both ally and underdog wrestler by 1 point. So we're going to have to change this. which means we have our magic eraser here. And that means he's going to go up to a 2. Forgive the shaking table because I'm erasing. Oh my goodness. So that's a big boost. And what did I say? Hot box ally? Oh. Well, looky here. We were at a grudge rating of 4. Well, we're going to go up to a 5. See, I'm taking a little care here. And as you can see, I have the capability of writing upside down. All right. Oh, this is on now. So now that we took care of our pre-match stuff, let's go right to the match. Now I'm going to be drawing these cards. Florida Athletic Board. Okay. Helen, just go with it. Let's talk about some of the people that we have in the audience. A matter of fact, Timon is a bad guy celebrity. He's one of our celebrities in the crowd. We have Neutral, who's out in the crowd there, and of course Ice Guardian and Monster X, all rooting for the bad guys. Good guy celebrities who just basically are hanging in the background. It's of course Helen Adams, Charlie P, Godzilla Lover, and Kabuki Kid. I'm serious; they're all written down here. Nothing. It's Steve. Hey, don't forget, let's do a little promo. We're going to have Steve. We're going to be joining Steve tomorrow night as he has his big pay-per-view on Monday Night Tights, 8:30 Eastern. Be there. I know I will. I want to see how this all turns out. Kurt is extremely angry over this whole situation, and let's get this match started. Let's ring the bell. Ding, ding. So we're going to pull our first card, and it's a grudge. Now, whoever has the higher grudge is going to get the points. And, of course, Kurt, who has a massive grudge against X Factor, decided to use his gold move. What's his gold move? A punch in the face. That's right. A punch in the face. And hits him for 3. 1, 2, 3. Our next is helped. Now, as I'm turning these over, okay, what's going to happen is that we're going to have certain things that are going to happen. These abilities are going to come into play. If these keywords match up with the wrestler, they're going to get the points. So, what happens here? Well, we have helped. Manager gets in an undetected blow. So X Factor, who was down on the ground while the referee was checking, while X Factor decided to complain about getting hit in the private area, which did not happen because we all know that Kurt Angle hit him right in the face. His beautiful assistant and manager, whose name is Adams Helen, decided to rake him with her vicious claws across the face, causing 1 point of damage. And our underdog wrestler is on the board. What happens now? Who are you guys rooting for? That's an interesting thing. All right, we turn over our card. Heavy. Neither one of them have heavy. So that will not come into play. And Steve, if I mess up, correct me. Our next card. Let's see what happens. Strong. Does anybody have strong? No. Nobody has strong. We're going to keep on flipping here. Mean. Well, there's got to be somebody with mean. And yes, there is. But the problem is that mean will not come into play because mean can only be activated if their counter is on a square peg, which it is not, is on round. Do we have mean over here? No, we do not. We're going to keep on going here and keep moving along. They're kind of circling each other, wondering what to do next. The fans are getting a little restless. Strong. Does anybody have strong? Of course not, because we're live. Our next move. Our next move is cheat. Well, they both have cheat. And it's both 1 star. So who gets it? First of all, we would check their TV rating. But they both have equal TV rating. So it would go to the grudge point. So this is going to be a 3-point attack, because what does Kurt Angle, after getting raked in the face, do? He cheats, of course, and delivers a painful and highly illegal hold on the opponent. And what do we call that hold? Well, it's a chokehold for 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, X Factor's in a lot of problems here. But he does have agile. After that vicious chokehold, which he was able to break, he decided to turn around and body slam the opponent onto the apron. And he will retrieve 1 point from that. Stunned, Kurt Angle gets up, looking at him. He says a few things that we cannot say on TV. Got to remember, this is early afternoon. Tie goes to the trailing wrestler. Oh, so, oops. 1, 2, 3. There goes Steve. Thank God Steve's here. So we're going to add the 3. X Factor is now. And now Kurt is really saying some things. He's really saying some things. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous what's coming out of his mouth. We cannot say it. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon. If this was after 10, we would maybe mention some of those things, but we can't. We do have children that do watch this. Mean. Well, who's mean? Well, our boy's mean, but that ain't going to help him if he's not on that square. And he's getting heated. Heavy. Neither one of them are heavy. Signature move. Now, this one I always have a tough time with. And, Steve, I got to ask you on this one. Refer to FAC if wrestler scores points, then intensify move with signature double. Oops. The referee is going to the timekeeper and asking for a little bit of clarification on this one. How do we figure out a signature move? Well, I'm going to look in the book real quick. And maybe Steve... if both have quality, goes to trailing. But if both are on the same part of the track, goes to favored. Okay, there we go. All right, that clears up that other thing. But we're trying to figure out this signature thing. That's the first time I've seen everybody else. Oh, signature move cards. Signature move cards bring into play individual wrestlers' use of signature moves. Okay, I don't get this one. We may have to pass that card until I can figure that card out. But let's see if Steve can kick it in there and get it. But meanwhile, the referee is checking an eye injury. Oh, meet me at the tables here. Yes, Merritt, how are you? Is checking an eye injury on X Factor, who, after that vicious chokehold, was poked in the eye, and a slight laceration has opened up above his head. We're a little concerned for him. And the referee's checking him. He's pushing back Kurt Angle until we can figure out what his signature move is going to be. In the meantime, we're going off pretty good here, and I'm just checking in the book, and we'll see if Steve can tell us. I honestly am a little confused by this. What we'll do is we'll go to the next card, and we'll see where that, if we can bring this card back in. If we get, oh, wait a minute. Signature. Flip to the next card. Whoever has it, they double point scored. Flip. Next card. Okay. Well, the referee said he's okay to continue even with the small laceration, which you cannot see on TV. But don't worry about it. Grudge. Oh. Grudge. Whoever has the higher move. Bronze gives you 1 point. Silver, gold. Yeah, 1 point for a bronze move. But that is doubled. And Kurt has the higher grudge. So that's going to give him 2 points. And what he did is he took his bronze move, which is basically a signature flip to the face. He just kind of gouged at his eyes. I'm surprised the ref allowed that to happen. But that's why this took a little bit long to kind of figure out. But we're going to keep on moving along here. We're in a dead heat here. What's going to happen now? Favored. Oh, wrestler executes bronze move from personal repertoire. So what he's going to do is he sees that he's staggered X Factor. He's decided What's he reaching in his pocket for? Oh, nothing. He made X Factor kind of look at his pocket and decided to boot him in the head. Unbelievable. Boy, this Kurt Angle is quite. First of all, this is supposed to be an Olympic wrestler, okay? And he is resorting to tactics that I find very offensive here. Let's keep going. What happens next? Agile. Well, who's agile? Well, after taking that boot to the midsection, our friend here, X Factor, decides to somersault to the ring and do a what? Favorite is different from favored. Oh. Favorite. Oh. Okay. Well, we're going to go with it for now. And if you write it in the comments, we'll make sure that we fix it if we possibly can during the match. But we're going to go with the agile, because what happened is after he got kicked in the midsection, he jumped off the second row and boot to the head right back to our good friend Kurt Angle, who did not like that whatsoever. Not whatsoever. We're going to mess up with cards, but Steve will fix it. TV move. Headlock. So, how do we TV move? So whoever has the higher TV rating would get the move. But the problem is they're both tied. So it would go to whoever is behind. Favorite is a quality on the card. Oh. And none of them had it. So okay. Phew. All right. So none of them have it. So it's going to go to the favored thing because they're tied in TV points. He would get it anyway. So either way you look at it, they're both tied. Nobody's behind. So he would get it. His rating is a B. So he's going to put on a vicious headlock, which is going to create 2 points of damage to our friend. Boy, there's a lot going on in this very, very first match. Very first match of the Federation, and absolutely, completely, a complete bungle of a match. But don't worry about it. That's why they opened up the match. You get these guys that aren't good. Oh, we're going to turn over Cheat. And who has Cheat but X Factor himself? This is very close. Referee is distracted. Wrestler grabs an opportunity to employ an illegal move. So, as his manager completely distracts Kurt Angle, who she's had a complete enough of, as well as the referee who got her off the apron, he decided to perform a low blow for 2 points to the Olympian. This is absolutely a very close match, and it can go either way. Favored. Okay, not favored, but favorite. And guess what? Nobody has that. So we're going to keep on going. Powerful. Is anybody powerful? Yes. Kurt Angle is powerful, but as long as he's on a round circle, yes, he is. And he's going to employ 3 points. What does he do? He grabs the little X Factor and puts him into a punishing backbreaker for 3 points. Oh my. Oh, he just might submit. I don't know. I just never seen anything like this. He's really got it locked in. The referee's asking him. But he's hanging in there. He's really bearing down with that backbreaker. Oh, it is another TV move. So, we're tied with our TV. And basically, the underdog opponent would get the move. He has a B. He somehow flips out of it, kicks Kurt Angle in the mid-sangle, who goes down and applies, what is it? Oh, looks like a knee bar, putting a lot of pressure on what is already a bad knee, and he's going to move up 1 point for that. He's really trying to grind that in right now. And it looks like Kurt is hurting pretty badly. Let's see how this all turns out. Our favored No, they do not have that ability. He's still working and working that move. Smart. Is anybody smart? Well, Kurt's pretty smart and decides to flip out of it. He fist drops the opponent, picks him up, and then slams his head into the turnbuckle, which causes him to fall and gives him 1 point. And what is Kurt going to do? He is going to try to pin his opponent. He jumps on top. We're trying to get this fuzz out of the way so we can get a clear count. And here we go. Opponent kicks out of pin with a dice roll of anywhere from 11 to 26. Remember, the black die is the 10s, the white is the 1s. So 1. No, he did not. Uh-oh. We got a count of 1. 35, 2. Uh-oh. This could be it. 2, 3. 3. And Kurt Angle with a vicious and horrible... Wait a minute. Now that I look at the turnbuckle, it looks as if the turnbuckle was loosened before the match, and it looks like X Factor took a shot completely square in the face with the steel pole. Unbelievable. He hooks the legs and he gets the pin. X Factor completely dazed, doesn't know what happened to him, but his hand is raised. His hand is raised in victory. Kurt Angle has won. Our opening bout, unbelievable. What an event. Let me tell you something. There was a lot of TV camera problems that we had in that first match. We definitely had some problems there. That's what we get, low budget. But they tell me out in the truck that everything's going to be fine. We're going to be talking to Kurt Angle in a little bit. But first now, we have some post-match things that are going to go on. So let's see exactly what happened post-match. So let's go back down to the mat. So in our post-match, we are going to roll a die, and I'll let you know what happens. 3. So we are going to go to Highlight Reel X. And that's this really cool book that I have. Ice Guardian's ticked. And look, Baron, who is a big Kurt Angle fan in the audience, really, really waving the flag. Got his gold medal out. Really nice. Ice Guardian's throwing a soda. He's got to be careful of that. He will get a warning by the security guards. We will not have anything thrown into the arena. Please, I expect everybody to try to keep yourself, basically controlled, or we will have you removed. Remember, the safety of the wrestlers and the safety of the other fans do come into play here. 10s, 1s, let's roll and see what happens on our highlight reel. 15. Winning wrestler extremely agitated about questionable tactics of opponent. Increase wrestler's grudge grade 3 points. Wow, he can go higher than 6? Wow, so he's going to go up to a 9. So Kurt Angle has a few things to say after the match. I'm really kind of looking forward to see what he has to say. Right now, he's just getting out of the ring, and what we'll do is we'll get a few comments from Mr. Kurt Angle. Now listen to me, all of you. I am an Olympian who has fought for many years and wrestled everybody. I am the best there is and the best that ever shall come into this federation. I want my title shot. You had a chance to see me today. I took care of that skinny 195 punk from Minnesota, of all places. I mean, what's good in Minnesota except for snow and ice? That's all you get. I want some competition. I don't have to scream. I don't have to yell. I don't have to do a lot of things. But I will tell you this. Unless I get some competition, I'm going to start looking at some other federations that I should be going to. And you two guys really need to keep your top money talent in the ring. I'm out of here. Wow, he had a lot to say. That wasn't very nice. Kurt sounds like the tiger. Listen, I've got 3 voices. You guys got to go with it, all right? Wow, what a match. And what comments from Kurt Angle. Boy, he was not happy at all. And Kurt Bangle. You know, everybody's going to sound pretty much like the tiger. Okay, our next match, as a matter of fact, now this one really has an interesting twist to it. All I can tell you is we've got somebody that, you know, you think he's got to be about maybe 60 years old, but I think he kind of changed his name a little bit. But, well, hey, let's go up to the ring and introduce our next match and see what we got going on here. Our first and favorite opponent is from Belleville, Texas. 6'3", 245 pounds, Super Stinger. Super Stinger has been known, face painted and all ready to go, and bleached blonde hair. And his opponent from parts unknown. 6'3", 275, none other than, who is this guy? We don't know. From parts unknown. We all know where parts unknown is. Listen, I had a few friends from parts unknown. They were pretty tough. They never said much. Whenever you ask them, hey, where are you from? Parts unknown. All right, let's do our pre-match activities. Here we're going to roll, and it is a 6. We are going to go to Highlight Reel R. Let's see exactly what we have going on here in Highlight Reel R. If anybody has any questions how the matches go, hey, Steve is hopefully still in the chat and will help you guys out. We're just going to play around with this. You know, last minute stream. I probably should have planned it, but I just decided to have some fun. We're going to roll on chart. What happens? We get a 22. And what does 22 give us? Go to Highlight Reel S. Oh, well, this can't be good. We're going to roll again. And that is a 33. Heel plots with Commissioner. If heel wins match, face loses all grudge grade points. Oh, there is some shenanigans going on. So let's keep that in there. Make sure to put Kurt in high grudge grade slot. Oh, thank you. So he goes in the high grudge grade slot. We'll put him right here. There we go. He's going to be with the underdog. We're going to move our other dude right here. Cool. All right. He's really got some heat. And with 9 grudge points, dang. All right. So, who is this guy? Which we're wondering, who is this guy? Who is this guy that has something going on with the Commissioner? Can somebody tell me who is this guy? Personally, I'm trying to get the Commissioner on the phone. He should be around here somewhere to maybe answer some of these allegations that there's some shenanigans. And basically, who is that guy? Well, we've never seen him before. I've never seen him before. Steve's never seen him before. This could be a very compelling match against the favored Super Stinger. Much loved Super Stinger. Let's go down, start our match. They both go around circling each other. Again, the Florida Commission allows the wrestler to have a mask on. I wonder, gee, how does he pay his taxes? Huh? I wonder if you have taxes in parts unknown. All right, here we go. And they lock up, and what happens? Oh, it is a specialty. And they both have specialty, but Super Stinger, who has a higher wrestler uses specialty move. Okay. he has a higher TV grade. He will get it, and also he has a higher grudge grade. So we're going to give it to the Super Stinger. Super Stinger comes right out and performs a leg lock. He trips him, flips him over, and is trying to get him into the Stinger move, but it looks like... Yeah, it looks like he's locked in a leg lock, and that is... Well, let's get our points back where they should be. And he's going to get 2 points off that. Wow. Boy, he's quick. This Super Stinger, very, very fast, and has a lot of maneuverability. Powerful. Who has powerful? Oh, it's who is this guy? He has powerful, and he gets out a little. He just kicks the Stinger across the ring, gets up, goes over to the Super Stinger, and picks him up with ease. And he's going to he's going to slam him with a pile driver. My goodness, for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Wow. I haven't seen this kind of power in a long time. Who is this guy? Really? Grudge. Oh, well. It looks like Super Stinger, who took that very personally. Getting pushed around like that is not going to be intimidated and is going to use his goal move. His goal move is his nice gold boots that he's going to kick right into the back end of the... Who is this guy? For 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And he's back on top. And who is this guy? Does not have a clue what the heck is going on right now. Completely surprised that he was able to get up from that absolutely devastating move. And we're going to get a cheat in here. And who has cheat? Oh, my. Oh, my. It's cheat with a question mark. I don't think it'll affect anything. But, yeah. Who is this guy? Gets up and decides to rake his face. A complete cheap and disgusting move for 1 point. This is horrible. I just can't believe that how dirty this guy is against the fan favorite, obviously, Super Stinger. Specialty. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Well, they both have specialty, but here's the thing. We have our guy that is behind, and he is going to use it for... Wrestler uses specialty move. He is going to use a specialty move, knee lift for question mark points. It's a dice roll. Oh my God. He's beating him like a government mule. Unbelievable. And here we go. He comes back with a knee lift. He just barely missed. The Stinger kind of moved but was grazed by it. And will get 1 point for that. Oh, a perfectly great opportunity for who is this guy. But the Stinger using his higher intellect and his agility to really get out of the way of what could have been a devastating and horrific move. That could have really... Wow. Question mark means the player decides if he has that quality. Huh? Wow, there you go. Agile. Sting, who was very agile in getting out of the way, decided to spin out of the way and then run across the ring, off the ropes, into a head scissors move. He's got him and spins him down and is locking it in for 2 points. Ouch. Boy, he can move. Boy, that's really taking it to him. Graham, I'll answer this right now. I'm in the middle of commentary. As much as the fans are screaming, what is this? More importantly, why do I want this? I'll tell you why you want it. Because it is... I have to okay that. There we go. We can't stop the match with all the screaming fans. Here we go. Grudge. Oh, the Super Stinger is starting to feel it from the crowd, and he's going to use his gold move, which is going to give him 3 points, and he's going to take that gold boot and boot to the head. Take that. Who is this guy? 1, 2, 3. Oh, the Stinger is feeling it, baby. And, another grudge. Only this one's bronze. He decides to take his bronzed fisted Of course, his body is totally bronze, so his fist has to be bronze from spending so much time in the sun and enjoying the waves on the California coast. Well, let me tell you, he gets 1 point for that, just for sheer bronzeness. Oh, and who is this guy? Is in a lot of trouble. And, oh, wait a minute. As the Stinger goes over to finish him off, a low blow. He pulled something out of his trunks and hit him in the Stinger specialty area. Oh, and the ref didn't even see it. He doesn't. Check him, ref. Check him. Oh, wait a minute. The ref is checking him, but wait a minute. He's got his back to the referee. The referee is checking his tights, but he has the object in his mouth. This is unbelievable. He's going to get 2 points, and he didn't get caught with that. Stinger seems immobilized. I'm trying to see him from this angle. It looks like the Stinger's hurt. Might be lacerated. No. That's just the lights hitting off the bronze. Here we go. Helped. Nobody has helped. So let me just make sure, because I'm looking upside down at the cards. Nobody has helped, but we're really concerned for Stinger. He's really having a hard time. Boy, you can hear Monster X 150 really pouring on the cheers for who is this guy. He doesn't even know who this guy is. Maybe Monster X can tell us, who is this guy? Who is he? Oh, King Fat really worried right now for the Stinger, but we're going to keep on going here. What's going on? Helen is keeping it. Don't mock Minnesota, she said. I enjoy it there. Okay, helped. Again, we do not have that ability. Stinger rolling around. It looks like who is this guy? He's shaking off the cobwebs and starting to come up. Highlight reel. Uh-oh. Go to highlight reel B and roll dice to see the result. Well, as they're trying to get to their feet, we have some developments happening here. We're going to roll on the highlight reel and see exactly what happens. And it is 25. Remember, black is always 10s. 25. TV cameras capture a nasty exchange between wrestlers. Increase each wrestler's grudge grade by 2 points. Oh, Nelly. So, our friend Stinger here he's ticked now. You don't hit him in those golden bronze jewels and think that you're going to get away with it. And let me tell you another thing. You do not push around who is this guy. Because who is this guy? He's from parts unknown. And his grudge grade is now up to 5. Boy, I'll tell you right now. These guys are getting some TV time and making some things happen. There we go. All right, let's move on. Not trouble. Nobody went there with that, did they? Yeah, they did. Okay, here we go. Wild card. Oh, we're rolling on all kinds of charts. They're about to lock up, but we're going to go right to the wild card, and we're going to see what happens here. Remember, black is 10s, and it's a 15. And helped? Does anybody have helped? No. If yes, use this. If no, TV camera on celebrity, but no involvement. TV camera was on Helen Adams, and they caught her eating with a mouthful of popcorn and a laptop in her lap. It looks like she's doing thumbnails for, what's that t-shirt say? Rob's Tabletop World. Okay, she was too busy to get involved in the match, so unfortunately, the match goes on. Or, fortunately for some of you. Agile. Well, who has Agile? The Stinger. The Stinger has Agile. And now that his head is clear, he decides to flip over and grab who is this guy, throws him into the ropes, and performs a sunset flip for 2 points. 1, 2. He's going to attempt to pin on who is this guy. Who is this guy can only get out of this with a roll of 11 to 23. After the sunset flip, he drops the leg onto the chest, covers him, hooks the leg. 13. Oh, he kicks out with power. There's still a lot of life left in our guy. Who is this guy? Who has that kind of strength to jump out of the leg drop after a sunset flip? I don't know. Is he super power charged with Red Bull? I don't know. But who is this guy? I want to know. After the Sting looks out into the crowd in complete amazement. Cannot believe what just has happened. We have a special good guy celebrity that just got to her seat. She missed the first match, but Kabuki Kid is here. How do we know? Because she's on the sheet. She's a special guest. Of course she is. What's going to happen now? Agile for 1 point. Once he gets up and after looking out in the crowd and seeing that Kabuki's here, he is actually excited. And what is he going to do? He jumps up. Gonna need more than that to keep him down. Exactly, Steve. You can hear Steve commentating in the chat there. He gets up and performs another leg drop on him. And he's going to try to hook the leg again. So he goes for the pin. 24. 1. 2. Is this enough? No, he kicks out. How did he kick out from 2 leg drops? How is this possible? Again, the Stinger holding his face. His tan hands running through his bleach blonde hair, wondering how can this happen? How? Kabuki waves from the crowd. How can this happen? He can't believe this. But what happens? Favored. Who is this guy? Decides to get up. And I don't think he can only choose one of the two. He already chose cheat and cannot use the favored. Exactly. I think that's the way we're going to play that. So we're going to move on to our next card. Quick. Well, they both have quick, but who has the higher agility? Well, I mean the higher TV rating. Wait a minute. It goes... Does it go TV rating? Hold on. Boy, right in the middle of my commentary. They both have quick. See, this is where I just confused myself. Hold on. I just got to check for tiebreakers. In the event or they have identical TV grades or grudge grades, award the move to whoever is trailing in the match. I'm going to give it to the trailing guy. He gets up. The Stinger completely stunned that he could not pin the monster. He gets up and... What? He picks up the Stinger with one hand, throws him into the ropes, and performs a vicious clothesline on the beloved Stinger for 2 points. The Stinger completely dazed. Uh-oh. And now while the Stinger's down, he jumps down to his knees and starts choking the Stinger for 1 point. Oh, the Stinger's starting to wear down. But can the crowd out there get everybody up and going? Can they? Mean. Oh, is he on? He's on a square. He has Mean. The Stinger rising from the cheering crowd and decides, oh, is that what I think he's trying to do? Yes, a knee to the throat. He jumped up and hit him in the throat. He's going to try to put on his finisher, which is, I think he's trying to lock it in. He's got him up against the rope. Here he comes across the ring. The Stinger splash. Is he going to hit it for the big finish? Oh no, he misses and smashes into the buckle and is completely stunned and goes back 5 points. Oh, who is this guy? Moved just in time. Unbelievable finish. The Stinger completely out of it, hitting into that turnbuckle at full force. And I think he said something like, ow, while he was going across the thing. He really should be saying, ow, that hurt. I just hit nothing. Oh my God! This who is this guy? Is shaking out the cobwebs. But who has quick? They both have quick. Who's trailing? The Stinger. The Stinger shaking it off, goes across and grabs who is this guy and smashes his head into the buckle. They're at a dead heat now. A complete dead heat. Who's going to be able to do this? I don't know. TV move. Who has the higher point? Well, yes. It is the Stinger. He's going to throw who is this guy into the ropes, and he's going to hit him with a drop kick, a flying drop kick for 2 points. He's going to attempt a pin. 1. Oh, kicks out again, showing amazing resiliency. Amazing. Who is this guy? Who is he? Oh, what a match. What a match. And then, quick. Well, they both have quick. And the guy that is behind is going to go. Well, it's 1, 2, 3. He's going to... What's he going to do? He oh my God. He just grabbed the Stinger by his tights, grabbed him by the throat, and now it looks like a one-handed suplex slam. Oh, for 3 points. He's going to cover Stinger. 1. Uh-oh. 2. 3. Oh my God, and what is a massive upset. The beloved Stinger is defeated by who is this guy? Who was that guy? Who was this guy? I mean, unbelievable. That's the first loss Stinger has had in a long time. Unbelievable. I cannot believe the Stinger has fallen. Unbelievable. Who is this guy? Well, I think we need to go down to the ring and basically ask, who is this guy? But first, while the Stingers, let's roll on our post-match chart and see what happens. Unbelievable. A complete upset. Some dirty tactics by who is this guy to get where he was. I mean, from out of nowhere, from parts unknown. Unbelievable to see exactly what's going to happen here. We're going to roll on our chart here. We're going to go to highlight reel X. We're going to find out what happens after the match here. I know that first of all, the crowd's stunned. Kabuki is completely upset. I don't know how long she's going to stay after seeing what just happened. Wow, but unbelievable. We're gonna go to highlight reel X, and we're going to roll on our chart. Wow, the crowd is completely stunned and silent here. 22. Go to highlight reel Y. Roll on that. That can't be good. 26. Defeated wrestler lodges a legitimate protest of winning wrestler's tactics. Commissioner agrees. Now remember, at the beginning of this match, Stinger was going to lose all his grudge grade. Rules no decision, reducing winning wrestler's TV grade 1 letter grade. So the commissioner, who would not be... Thank you, Monster X. Wow, an amazing turn of events. His TV grade's going to go down, so that means he was a C. He's going to go down to a D. This is unbelievable. This guy came out of nowhere and absolutely defeated, but they looked at the tape, believe it or not, and that cheap shot, yeah, the one where they hit him right below the special Stinger rules, golden area, unbelievable. I'm so stunned. I'm going to go do laundry for a bit. King Fat, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Monster X, thank you so much for the donation. It means a lot. Wow, unbelievable. Let's go up top and just kind of talk a little bit what just happened here. It looked like the Stinger had everything well in hand. I mean, completely in control. Things were going his way. And unfortunately, there were some really crooked things. Now before the match, Stinger was about, to lose. No, he doesn't lose it because it was a no decision. Because it's no decision, that means that the favored wrestler did not lose the match because he went to the commissioner. Now, originally, we had heard rumors that the commissioner himself was going to do some dastardly thing if the heel won. But fortunately, Stinger, who the place was about to riot, went and complained to the commissioner and pretty much had this to say. So why don't we go down and listen to see what the Stinger has to say. Ow! I'll tell you this, brother. Nobody's going to cheat me out of a match. I come here all the way from Bellevue, Texas. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing better than being in this federation and giving you everything that you got and giving it all you got. I'm not going to be cheated by some guy who's from parts unknown. I went to the commissioner and the commissioner saw it my way. I want to thank him for taking the time and listening and really setting things straight. I'll tell you one thing and one thing for sure. The Stinger is here to stay and we are not here to play. So, just let's bring on that Kurt Angle guy. Let's do what we have to do and do everything that we have to get a rematch with this guy and set things straight next week. Maybe we'll just do it anywhere. I'll sign it, do it any federation, any place, anywhere. All I'm telling you right now is I am here to stay, to win titles, make money, and tan myself in weightlift. That's what I do, baby. Well, that was quite a bit from Stinger. He had quite a bit to say. Pretty happy with the commissioner. Right now, I think... What's that? We're going to hear from who is this guy. All right, well, let's see what who is this guy has to say, if he has anything to say at all. Let's ask him a few questions. First of all, what we really want to find out is who is this guy? So, you're new to the Federation here. We'd just like to know, basically, who are you? I mean, you come here, you're masked. We've never seen you before. Can you tell us anything about you and why you're here and what your mission is? Hello? Can you tell you at least where you're from? I noticed you seemed to be a little distracted when you saw Kabuki Kid come in and sit down. That seemed to cause you a little bit of momentum that you did have in the match. Are you infatuated with her? Number one. And number two, is there some kind of connection between the two of you that you'd like to talk to us about? All right. Wow. Nothing out of him. He really is a mystery. Maybe we can learn more. He actually has nothing to say. Comes down here, does his business, and gets out. So, all I can say is, who is that guy? So what we're going to do is we're going to put the Stinger up because of his high grudge points for our favorite wrestler. So we have Kurt, and these two guys have been looking at each other, Kurt and Stinger. This really has some things. Yeah, I'm sorry about who is this guy. He really had nothing to say. Our next match, due to a TV time limit, we are going to have some of the ladies go at it today. Our next match, we were supposed to have 4 matches, but we ran over in time. But we will fit this one match in, and we'll save that match for next time. Maybe we'll even have Steve come in and do some commentary with me. I really think that we're really going to really have some fun with this. So without further ado, let's introduce the ladies that are going to be coming in here, and boy do we have some beauties here, and I think you're really going to enjoy this one. First of all, our favorite wrestler is Madison Rune. She's 5'3" and 115. She is from the great state of Washington, Seattle, Washington. Welcome, Madison Rune. And from Gulfport, Florida, weighing in at a crushing 333 pounds, 6'4", Nasty Scary Mary. Woo! Boy, this is going to be a good one for sure. These two ladies, this is the first time that they ever met, and I'll tell you what, this is going to be a barn burner because the winner of this match is putting themselves in contention for the ladies' championship that will debut here 3 weeks from today. Rob, this made my day. Thank you as always. Take care, everyone. Graham, thanks for coming by. Let's see who else. Anybody else had comments? By the way, hi Kabuki. Hello, Graham-tastic. I didn't get, of course, Steve helping us out with some of the rules. Monster X here from the beginning, and some just having everybody here. It's always good, and this is a lot of fun. So, without further ado, let's go through our pre-match ritual and see how things are going to pan up here. We're going to roll a d6 and see what happens. 5. We're going to go to Highlight Reel R. Highlight Reel R. And Highlight Reel R, we're going to roll 2 dice. Remember, the black is the 10s for those of you that just came in. And it is 55 on Highlight Reel R. Oh, this can't be. Go to Highlight Reel S. Uh-oh, this can't be good. 31. 31. Heels plot with Commissioner. If heel wins, face TV grade is reduced by 3 letter grades. Oh, my God. That'd be horrible for this commissioner is all over this place. I'll tell you right now, we're gonna try to hold on, I'm gonna we can't have this. I mean, this guy's all over the place. There's something wrong here. We're gonna try to get this commissioner on the phone and basically, who is this commissioner, number one? And it's busy. Let me try one more time. The commissioner left the building after the Sting match, which was kind of weird, and I'm a little worried about it. Let's see if we can get this commissioner on the phone. And who is the commissioner? That's what I want to know. Commissioner will not pick up the phone, it looks like. All right. That's the way it's going to be.
Hello?
How can Helen Adams be the commissioner of this wrestling federation? Helen, what's going on? Is there something you want to tell us?
Hey, we do what we got to do around here.
All right. First of all, you lean one way for the other guy. Now, if this guy loses, he's going to lose 3. This woman loses, who is the fan favorite. You're going to take away 3 points of TV grade from her. You're not being very consistent. You got nothing to say, do you?
Them's the breaks.
Stop laughing.
The breaks.
Them are the breaks. All right, Commissioner. If that's the way we got, it's going to be. Well, let me tell you something, young lady. We're going to have our eye on you at this federation, and we want some answers afterwards. So, all right, let's head down to the match. Thanks, Commissioner.
Right.
Thanks for the interview. Thanks for picking up the phone. Bye. Unbelievable. Come to find out that Helen Adams, one of our admins here, is the commissioner of the Wrestle Club. This is unbelievable. Helen, you can ad-lib a little bit better than that. All right. So we got some things that are going to go wrong. 3 points. That would be C, D, F. That is horrible, and it will be devastating to Madison Rune. And she's got it tough enough, as she is going to be facing Scary Mary. Without further ado, let's go down and first of all take a look at what some of the abilities that they have here. For those of you that just came in, just know that as I turn over cards, if they have abilities, they will score points. We have a favorite wrestler, underdog wrestler, and just about anything can happen. Every time they score points, they get closer. Once they get to a pin, they will attempt a pin attempt. Their TV grade is what they will be using to kick out. And of course, if they ever get to the finisher button, they get to attempt to do their finisher move. If they do not complete their finisher move, they back up 4 or 5 spaces, That is the short end of this. This game is no good, but Rob is making it 100 times better. Oh, this game's fun. I like this game. So, how does it all turn out? I will tell you what. Let's start our match. Let's see what happens. Holy cow. I'll tell you something, Helen. Now that we know that Helen is our commissioner, this is scaring. Without further ado, folks, all I can say is let's ring the bell. Let's get to action as these two ladies compete to see who will be contending for the world champion. Here we go. And our opening move is a wild card. Oh my God. Right out of the bat, these two are circling each other. And we are going to roll on the wild card and see what exactly happens. 35. And 35 is powerful. Does anybody have powerful? Nope. If no. Wrestler takes a knee to the chin as opponent breaks submission hold. Opponent scores 1 point. But nobody has wrestler takes a knee to the chin. I'll tell you what. Get opponent in. Whoa. No, because nobody has powerful. So I'll tell you what. We're gonna roll 1, 2, 3. Scary Mary 4, 5, 6 for Madison to see who gets hurt. Oh. It's Scary Mary takes a knee to the chin right from Madison Rune right out. Wow. We got some stuff going on here. Let me tell you. There's some stuff going on. Let's turn this next card and see. Another wild card. We're going to go to a wild card chart again. Oh, here we go. 42. 42 is going to be cheat. Who has cheat? Oh, they both have cheat. So who's behind? The favored. That's correct. Yes. Gross misconduct. Disqualification. Opponent awarded the decision. So unbelievable what has happened in this chain of events. There's a complete disqualification. So Scary Mary, Madison, who attempted to cheat on Scary Mary, has completely, absolutely unbelievable. She tried to deal with the 330-pound Scary Mary, and she resorted to cheating. And guess what happened? She got caught by the referee. And listen, you cannot bring a pair of brass knuckles into the ring. Wow. So Madison is going to go down. She got disqualified, and she is going to go down to F, which means Scary Mary, the humongous woman from Gulfport, Florida, which isn't too far from us, actually is our winner, and she is going to be a force to be reckoned with for sure. Let's find out what happens in the post match here. We're going to roll 4. We're going to go to X, and wow, was that a quick ending? Of course, we are out of TV time. We're going to go to X. We're going to roll to see what happens. 10s, 1s, 22. We're going to go to high right. Boy, I rolled a lot of 22s today. 53. We're going to come down. Hot box ally of defeated wrestler grabs microphone and from smug winning wrestler and makes memorable classic speech action. Replay incessantly on TV. Increase allies TV grade 2 letter grades. So who was her ally? Well, no, that was her foe. Oh my goodness. It was none other than, yes, our friend here, Beulah Roy, who is going to go up 2 TV grades. So she's going to go to C. She's going to be a B. Wow, unbelievable. We are going to totally bring her up to a B. That's what we're going to do here. Wow. Cuts of vicious promo. Woo! Let's go up to our TV. Well, I didn't expect that completely. First of all, where are you going to put Knuckles in your tights? You got a onesie on. I mean, really. But she, yeah, really, was able to conceal them and did a little brush back. And Scary Mary pretty much was not too happy with the result, even though it was disqualification and she won. She had this to say. I'll tell you something right now. If I ever see that girl in the arena, around the arena, or anywhere near the arena, I'm going to eat her like a chicken wing at a barbecue, all you can eat barbecue. I'm just going to take it and toss it aside and move on to the next one. I'll tell you this much. I've had about enough of these pretty little fillies running around here causing all kinds of bedlam. I'm here for the title and lunch. They have a buffet before everybody gets together. You know, they have catering. So, you know, anytime I get free catering, I'm going to be there and I'm going to have a great time and, fill up. You know, it's kind of hard where I come from Gulfport. There sure isn't a lot of all-you-can-eat places. And anytime I go there, they tell me to leave and call me a beluga whale, which isn't very nice. They say, no, you cannot eat here. I don't know why. It's very horrible. I don't like how. I'm going to win that title, and I'm going to show people. What it's like to be big and beautiful and be important to everybody. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the title home to Gulfport. I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to have it resized, and I am going to be the biggest and best champion there is. And you can rest assured there is no way I am ever going to lose that title, because as long as they have free catering, you're going to find me there. Wow, she put it into perspective. Catering is very important. And she's hungry for the title too. So I'm not reading this stuff. This is about as bad as it gets. But let's get Madison's in a pretty bad way. She lost, but we missed out on a match due to TV time. Bray Watts and the Scrapyard Mongrel, which was going to be a real barn burner, but we've reached our hour and 10-minute time limit. I'll tell you, that was a lot of fun. I like doing this. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments. We'll do some more. Be sure, if you want to see more, tomorrow night I am actually going to be watching the pay-per-view on Monday Night Tights over at After Further Review, Steve Towers' show. I think you're really, really going to enjoy what's going on there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And even if you don't care for the game, come on in. We'll have some fun. We'll have some laughs. It'd be a good time. I'm telling you right now, I really like this. It's very smooth. It's a very fun single player, and the game tells a story, and that's what you have to take it for. It tells this beautiful story. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen, and it's fun. Y'all play fair now. Oh God, I'll tell you, a lot of fun. Steve, thanks for the help in clearing up a few things. I could see where it takes a little bit, but I think it tells a story. And as we get going and I get smoother with it, I think you're going to see that a lot of the story is going to come out, and the game writes itself. It's really an amazing thing when you think about somebody sat there and thought this up. And Keith, who is just fantastic, just did a wonderful job on this. If you're interested, check it out. It's very reasonable. You can get it at plaay.com. Very, very good. A lot of fun. And I think I was having as much fun as anybody else just doing the commentary. It just, there's so many swerves and twists and just fun. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you guys had a good time. And most of all, I'd like to get some of you guys in to help do commentary. We'll do it on Google Hangouts, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think that's about it. Any questions? Anything? Monster X says, thanks, Rob. Amazing commentary. Thank you very much. My voice is almost gone. Meet me at the table. My man Barrett says, hey, thanks for the great gameplay. Lots of fun. I'm glad he enjoyed it. And Steve said, awesome show with a capital A. Also, Steve says, the great thing is that even if a rule is messed up, you can just roll with it. It's wrestling after all. And you can cheat. That's what's more important than cheating. Tom said, a lot of fun. Tom, I'm glad you enjoy it. Bojan said, her special body avalanche. See? Does she have that? No, what's her special? Oh, yeah, body avalanche. It does 5 points. Boy, if a specialty shows up, she's going to do 5 points of damage to you. Oh, man. She's going to be tough for the title. Hey, King Fat's back. We just got through a very shocking ending. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Helen, sorry to put you on the spot, but you're a dirty commissioner. We're going to have an investigation. We're going to find out what the heck is really going on. I think we caught you off guard by calling you from an unlisted number. Maybe it was somebody that was supposed to pay you off. Kabuki, I want to thank you for coming by. First of all, the tickets, paying for second row center is, you must have some bucks to get some of those tickets. I know a lot of people were in the rafters there, but the gold seat goes to Kabuki, of course. That's about it. I think I've done it all. I've blown out my voice. As you can see, we've added another shelf. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm moving the wrong camera. Yeah, we have to fit more games in, so we had to add another shelf. Which means only one thing. We've got a lot of things going on. Definitely fun, and I'm not even into wrestling. It's more about the crowd and everybody just having fun. All right, I've said it all. We did it all. I want to keep things under an hour, but we went 112, and I had a lot of fun. Guys, more live events coming up. I mortgaged my home for those tickets. Well, you got a good event, and since you are one of the main people on this channel, we're gonna give you some complimentary tickets along with everybody else to come back in a week or two, depending on or a week or so. And when we come back with our next card of Face to the Mat here at Wrestle Club, I'll tell you this much: there's going to be some things that are going to be happening, and we'd love you all to be a part of it once again, guys. Lots of live stuff this week. Be sure to check out some live special painting that I have going. You're going to love it. It's Batman Gotham Chronicles. You're going to love what we're going to do. And we'll do it all in under an hour. And we're going to be doing a live war game show this week. So you're going to want to be there. Monster X, thanks for the super chat. It means a lot. You don't know how much it helps with all the stuff. Buying new racks, buying this, buying that, paints and everything else. I really appreciate everything that you guys all do. All right. I'm still talking. Why don't I stop? Till next time. It's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.